good evening, happy Monday, welcome to camp. It is time for more Friday the 13th God Runs, and we have a special appearance by Zelda, who is really desperately trying not to get on camera, so we don't want to scare her off. She's very happy, she's giving kitty kisses, she's purring really big, so we're just gonna let her relax here. I actually moved the top loader under a little... I realized I could have done this from the start. I have a little table that I put the top loader on top of to make it easier to reset. And it never occurred to me that I could have moved the Sega Genesis that I have and put the top loader under there, so it's a little more of a reach, but Lorelai cannot get to it now. So we've got cat resistance. No more issues with hitting reset at the end of day 2 on a perfect run. So that's good. Hey Jason, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Monday. So hopefully things work out well on this one. Paul. Okay, really good starter seat, except for the fact that we're gonna have a lot of people, a lot of path fights, a lot of cabin fights before we even get to the kids. Assuming he's... Oh, nope, he's way over there. That actually might be better. That might give some of these other counselors time to get away. Hey, Dimension X, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Monday, and hope your birthday went well. Yeah, well, she can still get up and she can still help, but she can't step on the reset button anymore. That's the important thing. I was trying to think of how, like, what I do during the charity stream for, that I'm part of near the end of the month. If she walked over the reset button and then I was just kind of looking, I was like, wait, I could have, that's very easy to put there. It's still, the cords still reach and everything. So this is something I could have done a long time ago. Wait a minute, we go this way. Hey Ewing, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Monday. Oh, glad to hear that. It'll really make my day if I can get some good runs in tonight. We'll have to find out how that goes. And thanks for the good luck. Yikes. And I feel good. I think my big problem right now is getting out of the super aggressive mindset in day 3. Like, I was doing some practice earlier today, and I had 2 runs that got hit because I wasn't waiting for zombies to help me get set up. On day 3, I was just going. And once I wait for them to set up, I didn't have any issues. The 3rd time I was a lot more patient and I let the zombies come to me and I let it get to dusk. And I didn't have anything that was even close to taking a hit through that entire day 3. So I think if I can do that, and it's kind of hard to get out of the more aggressive mindset that I usually have with this. But if I can, that's going to be really helpful, and it might be a process. Like, it took me a while to really get comfortable with how Jason's approach everywhere on day 3, and that might be the same thing. Like, it might take a while for me to retrain my brain for that. Hey Baseball, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Monday and hope your birthday went well. Uh-oh. Yeah, that was close. Alright. Now, hopefully everyone has moved out and there's no one left in the... But if there is someone here, that's not too bad. That's 2 fights. As opposed to the 4 we would have been at by the time he was out of the lake. Let's see. Come on out. You can come back over here, Zelda. Got him. And the Brewers are getting whooped. It was a 5-0 in the 9th. That's always fun. Alright, that was good. No, I had to double check to make sure I didn't get like a Jason hug or anything there, but we're fine. One, two, 3, 4, 5. Alright, now we'll just wait right here. Yeah, we hit him with the 6 and the 7. Now we should get another fight right up here. Perfect. Try to stack together as many path fights as possible. Now we go wait by the lake. One. Nice 3-shot. 6, and we'll do 7 right in front of the dock. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, still got plenty of time. We're good. But yeah, both of them are great tabbies. Zelda's... Actually, Lorelai's been losing a lot of weight, so Zelda might be bigger than her by now. But Zelda's also... She's very shy, and Zelda's also unfortunately deaf. Though, I mean, she still does fine. I talk to her like I do Lorelai and the dogs and the cats that don't come down here. And she just, like, she doesn't hear any of it. Like, she'll be laying on the couch or something, and I'll be talking, she won't notice a thing, but then if I touch her, she'll quick sit up and get really scared. Like if I start petting her or something while she's sleeping. Hey Guilty, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Monday. Right now she's sitting on one of her favorite spots. I don't know why. We have a couch in the other room down here. And she just sits on the arm of the couch, looking at the back of the couch. I don't know why she doesn't face the main part of the room. I have no idea. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3. 1. Oh, perfect. Alright, so this should only be Battle 4. And we'll have one more after the forest. In the South Forest, we can get a lot of really good attacks in. Hey Yak, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Monday. Oh yeah, my wife's actually, she's deaf and well, not deaf, but she can only really hear out of her right ear. She can sort of hear out of her left, but if you want to say something to her, you generally got to go to her right. Yeah, we had the litter that Zelda and Lorelai were part of. They were the two, like, tabbies. The other ones were all, like, one color. So we were very excited to get the tabbies. 4, 5... 6, 7. Alright, got him here. That was close. Unfortunately, even Chrissy's arm can't throw that far on the other side of the screen without utilizing the screen lag. And unfortunately, if you utilize the screen lag, Jason stops taking damage. He won't... You can hit him, but it won't actually count towards anything if the screen is doing the lag. Actually, gotta start being a little more careful here. Because we could be getting into fights to the death soon. I don't want to end up taking a hit. 4. Alright, we're fine there. But I should probably stop doing that, letting him get up in my face. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Uh-oh. Okay, that was really, really lucky. My timing there was really, really off. Thankfully, I was able to land and jump just in time. Because it's always really disappointing to... If you're right at the end of day 1 and you get that hit... Oh, this is the fight to the death. Perfect. Gotta be careful not to jump into one of these axes because they move so much slower. Really don't like him following that close behind. Got him. Perfect day 1. Oh, welcome in, Underground. Hope you're having a good Monday, and that does not sound pleasant at all. Well, it's always so disappointing when, especially when, like, you've got a kid with an ear infection. It's kind of one of those things where eventually you just... At least with us, our oldest daughter needed to get tubes in her ears twice, and we just kind of like, she'd have issues going to sleep, and that's when we'd be like, okay, she's probably got an ear infection. And our youngest didn't have any issues at all. Like, I think she had 2 or 3 ear infections. Hey Chris, hey Honor, welcome in. Hope you're having good Mondays. Welcome in, Gordon. Hope your Monday's going well. We are on day 2, first run of the night, going very well. Missed there. That's better. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Got him. Definite pain in the ear. I can't remember. I didn't get ear infections a lot, but I got sore throats all the time. Okay, we've got lots of really good path fights we can get over here. This stretch, we're fine. I wouldn't want to be doing this on day 3, though. He's gonna go into the cabin next, so we've got a little bit of a buffer. Oh, wait. Yep, no, we're fine. Just need the zombie on screen. Okay, we want to be on the right side of the screen at the end of this battle, and he is not going to cooperate. Alright, one more hit. That was really nice. Feel like I probably should have taken a hit there, but... 5, 6... What I'm doing here is kind of dangerous. Alright, good. Got the zombie. 1, 2... 3, 4, 5... Zombie? Oh, I had to wait too long. He got away. Unless... Yep, he got away. That's fine. Better safe than taking stupid hits. So we'll just wait here now. And hope the screen doesn't stop scrolling and we jump right into a zombie. 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, instant fight right here. Too aggressive. Right, zombie, you need to go this way. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, if I get to dusk near the end of the day, I'm just gonna deal with that. The more important thing is trying to make sure I've got zombies to block Jason when he pops up. 1. 2, 3. 4, 5. Phew, that was tight. Lost a couple seconds here. Where's my zombie? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Made it. Oh, not a problem. Hopefully it's something I remember. Yeah, there's so many old things on there that I think I've been pretty good about posting usually every Sunday. So I'm very curious to see what it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got him. I haven't done that play. Usually in the community hack, I tend to try to avoid playing as myself if the seed allows, just because I feel kind of weird playing as me. Like, I will in some circumstances, but usually I'll try to play as someone else. Ooh, opposite Three Stooges. I have to find a... what would be a good name for that? Hey Iggy, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Monday. Welcome in, Remy. Hope your Monday's going well. Oh, girls' night. Oh, girl power, there we go. That's very Final Girl-like. The only issue with that run is having to play as Laura. Other than that, no issue.
Hello, Mommy.
We don't like Laura.
Hello.
See, he's on going to the cave. 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's plenty of time to think. I won't be back to doing challenges until this one's done. And that could be tonight. Barely missed that. 2. 3, 4, 5. No buzzer. Biscuits. Well, that actually is what... I don't know if I mentioned this. I was talking to Cheeseball, because that's who I'm doing the charity stream with. And I was going to do a perfect game, but we decided that we were going to kill Laura first because that's just fun, and then no one else ends up getting hit, hopefully. And I can't just pull a perfect game out with, like, there's so many things that could go wrong, even when I'm getting the torch. Jason, slow down. Hey, Lorelai. Lorelai's coming up here, but she has nothing to step on. Well, except like, she could try to knock the microphone off. Hey, sweetie, over here. No, over here. Well, I don't mind. Mark has a terrible throwing arm, but Mark's still pretty good. Now, George... I'm not familiar with the Jawbreaker movie. I think that was 3. Uh-oh. Where do we got other people? Good. Alright, there is a chance that Mark will be out of there by the time we get through. Nope, this is the top loader. I just have it underneath it's underneath where I normally have it. It's harder to hit reset on, but it's like I had my Sega Genesis just sitting down in this little cubby thing, and it never occurred to me to move the Genesis and put the top loader in there. So now Lorelai can walk across the top of that all she wants. She's not gonna hit the reset button. That was too close. Back off, Jason. Zombies, come on. There you go. I almost landed on that axe. That was really bad. Right, good. Another zombie here. Didn't run into it either. Lorelai, can you sit still, please? She's still finding a way. Oh, geez, that was it. Okay. Just gonna give the zombie a second. Oh, nope, I waited too long. Trying to be too picky about that, and we lost a fight. Ooh. So this is gonna end up being dusk pretty quick. On... would have been Friday? When really, Super Metroid, that Super Metroid seed was like an hour 20. I think it was a little over hour 20. Unfortunately, there was no last night with Mother's Day and me and the kids being out in the sun all day, and I was just way too tired. I'm one of the reasons I decided I was almost falling asleep before the kids went to bed. So I'm like, I'm putting on short sleeves, got a short sleeve shirt on. It's 62 degrees in the basement right now. So I am nice and chilly. Hi, Lorelai. Hey. Well, you're a happy girl, aren't you? Are you helping? Getting down to crunch time here, so I'm trying to... Oh, chili gives me... I get heartburn from basically everything. Alright, zombie. Okay, good, he was still here. It's like, where is he? I thought he had actually run off into the cave loop at that point, because the zombie took so long to spawn. Alright, he's gonna appear right away. No, he's not. Oh, yep, he's gone. Okay, that worked out really well. I'm glad that zombie popped up there. Now, I have learned that if I don't catch him, he will run off too quickly if I don't catch up to him really fast in this little section, but it's just not worth the risk if you're gonna end up taking a zombie hit. I mean, taking a hit if you don't have a zombie. So this is the new strategy of letting it get to be dusk near the end. Like here, I could have got a fight right there, but Jason took too long. Well, the zombie took too long. No buzzer. Perfect. Actually, I don't know how much health he has left. This could be getting into a situation where day 2 ends right in front of the lake. And that's really bad. You don't want that. So... Ooh. There's 2 zombies at dusk and then 3 at night. Night is really, really bad. Like, if you try to stop and wait for Jason somewhere, you're in trouble. 2 is still a giant pain, but it's more doable. Sometimes you can get them to bunch up, and as long as they don't separate while you're in midair, you're fine. Okay, Lorelai, your fur is getting in between my hand and the D-pad. Alright. Should be able to get him in a decent time before he gets to the kids. The only question is going to be, will Mark or Chrissy be close enough? Where are you going, sweetie? Where are you going? What are you doing? Lorelai, I can't sit like this. Are you trying to jump up here? Do you need me to move this closer? There, you want to go up there? No? Okay, we're gonna wing it. No, I shouldn't. This is near the end of day 2. Let's, try to make the cat happy. Because if she's sitting like that where she is there, I can't hold the controller in a comfortable way. Okay, she's been adjusted a little bit. Maybe this will work. Okay, good. That was close. Jason, you need to back away. Whew. Really close. Actually, it's dusk. I can buddy crow. Uh-oh. Those were terrible zombie spawns. Okay, we've still got time. Now Jason can't pop up because I've got the crow here, so now I have till 30 seconds left on the timer before kids start dying. And that should be more than... Unfortunately, this is going to end day 2 at the lake, which I don't like. These fights are so tedious, but... this will set me up a lot better in day 3. Where is he? He's going to be going through the forest. Okay, here we go. 40 hits left. And it would help if I was throwing the rocks. Oh, you gotta throw the rocks. Lorelai, not now. A really early dodge. Halfway there. $15. 12. $7. 6. 5. 4. All right, we are perfect into day 3. The reason I don't like the cabin music is great, but the cabin fights are just so slow. I thought I was a lot more comfortable with these. Now the heart rate is going way up. Alright, anyone in the bottom right? No. How do I want to do this? Because I can't just charge after him on day 3 without a zombie guard. So I'm gonna basically be letting him get away. Well, I think we take Chrissy. Mark is gonna move out of the way by the time Jason gets there. There's no one that should be rotating into that bottom middle cabin. Hey, sweetie. You still want to sit up here? Yep, the timer only ticks if you're on the overworld. Like if you're fighting Jason, it's still going there. So you can be if like you're fighting Jason and you take longer, you can kind of force someone to move out of the way. For this game, I still, as much as I like the ROM hack that makes me and other people in the Friday the 13th community playable, I still tend to just go vanilla. Oh boy, here we go. I should have plenty of time to make it down there. Gonna play this one out no matter what happens. Alright, we need another zombie now. Okay, good. I just gotta hope the screen doesn't stop and I don't jump into the zombie, because that happens. Oh, Lorelai, where are you going? Oh, geez, yep, almost had it. 1. 2. He should be going back into the cabin in the bottom middle. 5. So I should have some time to wait for another zombie here. That was close. Hey Vegas, welcome in. Thanks for the good luck. Hope you're having a good Monday. I'm so confident in day 3. Why is my heart racing? What was that? Ugh. I was not expecting him to show up there. There's usually not 2 fights here. I shouldn't have inched forward. I should have just waited. One hitter. That's fine. And I was not thinking straight when he popped up when I wasn't expecting him to, which caused me to not be able to break him out of the pattern. And especially, too, on that fight, he started by throwing the axe right. Like, if he would have backed away when he ran up and then threw the axe, it would have been no problem. But with him stopping there, it just, my mind did not catch up to what was happening. Like that. If he did that, the fight's basically, it's pretty much free. But unfortunately, he didn't draw the right approach, and I was just not ready for it. Still one hit, still good. Gonna close this out on a one-hitter. I shouldn't, well, now I'm chasing, normally I wouldn't be chasing him like this. I'd be letting the zombies pop up. But I'm gonna have to remember that spot for there being an extra Jason spawn. Oh, whoops. Get back here. Oh, is he gone? Unless he pops up right here. Nope, he's gone. Alright, now we wait here. My PB is well, actually my PB is a two-hitter, my sum of best is a one-hitter. So this would still be a PB. See, that's what I should have done. I was so out of sorts with that, with how that fight started, that doing that, like, when he does the back away and throws the axe, I'm so used to that. All right, instant fight. That I'm used to what he does there, but I just learned, well, I shouldn't say I learned, I just figured out the breaking him out of that bad pattern where he where he does the stop and throw right away. I just figured that out maybe a month ago. So it's not just reaction muscle memory. I still kind of have to think about that. And in something like this, having to stop and think about it is a big problem. Whereas once I get to the point where I'm just reacting when he does that, it's gonna be free and easy. Say we're waiting for that zombie. He is doing the stop and throw way too much here. I don't like it. And then I'm throwing rocks way off to the side. I think one more should do it. Whoops. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Got him. Not one for Laura, but we do have a throw Debbie off a cliff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's what changing Pamela to Laura's head is something we're looking at for the community hack. Because why not have you fight Laura and then also fight her head? That's just fun. Hey, Lorelai. Where's my zombie? 1, 2, 3. He's gonna be at the cave route. Lorelai. Instant fight potential. Got him. What are you doing, sweetie? Four, 5. There we go, he's finally backing off. 3, 4, 5. We're not going to do the 6, 7. We're going to be cautious. Alright, good. Got the zombie. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She's confused right now. She's sitting right where the top loader would normally be. Lorelai. You know, you'd really... Maybe it wasn't the top loader's location. Maybe she just doesn't want me doing this. Okay, here. Chill. Come on. Come on. Okay, I gotta remember, he's, popping up right away. He could be launching Laura heads. That'd be a good starter weapon. 3, 4, 5. So far, the only hit has came when Jason popped up when I didn't have a zombie to help me get set. And that was because I did not expect him to show up in that spot twice. Alright, we're gonna have an instant fight here. Gotta get ready. Good. When he stops and throws the axe when you're on those fights, when you don't have a zombie to help you get prepared, that's when it can be really unsafe. And here, Jason runs to the left here, but we go to the right because you can't run into him on paths there anyway. He basically just hops from cabin to cabin. But we stop here at the 3rd tree. This would have been a really good day 3, too. Alright, we might be able to get another fight in. There's the zombie. Made it. Three. See there, you don't have a lot of time to catch him here. So if I was, but I had to wait for the zombie. If you're running to the left when he appears on the screen, he's basically always going to go into his super I hate the world and I'm going to keep running into you mode until you get hit. Now let's keep our zombie on the screen. I'm too close. I need to be a little bit more to the left of the middle of the screen, just because that gives you an extra couple tenths of a second to react. And I was more in the middle there. And then he did the bad pattern, and I didn't really remember what I was supposed to do. Which is why it didn't look as crisp as it probably normally does. 3. I gotta stop doing the double tosses at the end of a fight here. I don't know how close we are. And we're just gonna stop here. Because I know that one you get a double fight. So I can just turn the screen and stare at the spot where he'd do his stop and throw. To say this can't be it yet. Alright, we need a zombie. There we go. Okay, he's still mad. We don't throw when he's in that pattern. We wait until he backs away and then we start throwing. I've learned that the hard way, where he does the back away and he starts going really fast. That if I stop to throw, I get stuck in the animation for too long and he has a much higher chance of just coming and smacking me in the back. Alright, good. Got a zombie. We're just gonna keep that on screen. That was close. This has been a really good day 3, though. The whole cave loop, all the counselors moved out of the way. That's exactly what you want for this. There's no question or debate over how you're gonna do it. Is this the fight to the death? This is. And my hand is starting to get really sore trying to hold the controller around Lorelai right now. Bad timing. Hey Jason, you need to get into the back away pattern. There you go. Come on. I'm guessing he's, like, probably got 10 or 15 left. But thankfully I don't feel nervous right now. If I hadn't got that hit earlier, I'd probably be almost in a panic at this point. Now, it's got to be almost done now. Or not. Okay, did I make him immortal or something? This seems like a lot more than 4. There we go. Friday the 13th, only getting hit once, and that was because I was not expecting Jason to show up where he did. Everything else, perfect. Thanks for the GG's, Vegas, Chris. Laura's one of the best rowers if you hit her in the head with an oar and she falls into the bottom of the lake. Every counselor does have different stats, but Mark and Chrissy are by far the two best. Mark and Chrissy both run really fast, they jump really high. Mark has a faster rowing speed, but that's actually not great because you end up taking a lot more hits on the lake from zombies, but he's got a terrible throwing arm. Chrissy's throwing arm is great. Oh, that hurts. Still plenty of time to do more. Thanks for the GG's baseball, biceps, Jacob. Welcome in, hope you're having a good Monday. So that's the one hitter. There's nowhere else. Next PB is the perfect game, and that one could have been it. I've got to make sure I'm a lot more careful on day 3. And I realize that he could pop up a second time in that spot. I didn't even know if I inched forward that caused it. Sometimes in certain places you can stand completely still and he'll still pop up. Okay, well actually... No, let's try Chrissy here. Yeah, we never waste a perfectly good run on Laura. Beans! 50-50 chance that he started in the cave loop. Unfortunately, we didn't get that. Okay, so we got Mark covering the forest route. No, not doing that seed. Turbo... As far as I would never use Turbo, but if for the speed run, if you're doing a speed run, it wouldn't be allowed. If you're trying to do a no-hit run, using Turbo is actually it's detrimental, because you'll get yourself stuck in the throwing animation, and you won't be able to jump or avoid Jason. So for just like general gameplay, it's fine. For the speed runs, it's not allowed. But for like a hitless run, it's gonna cause you more problems than it'll help. What is with these seeds? Yeah, I started using Bluey terms. I'm not sure who here is familiar with Bluey, but my kids loved that when they were younger, and I think Bluey is just a legitimately good show. And I started cursing like Bandit does. What is with these seeds? Okay, we're giving it full. You're gonna get the power off for a couple seconds there. Mark, Paul. This is garbage. Yeah, like for a normal run, if you're just getting the torch and mashing Jason down, that's gonna be huge for you. Because you can only have one projectile on the screen at a time, and timing that out is so difficult. Yep, my top loader it's RGB modded. And then I've got it hooked into a Retro Tank 5X Pro. Okay, George covered there, Mark, Paul. Alright, this is the low percent seed. We're gonna have to be Mark, unfortunately. Assuming Jason's right here. Yep. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go this way, because why not? And who knows, maybe I'll get a lucky fight. Even though I'm pretty sure he just hops from cabin to cabin here. I've never been able to catch up to him in this section. Yeah, the retro tanks are so good. Like, I don't have to lug around a giant CRT or anything like that. I can just play on my normal LG and still not have any signal deterioration or input delay. Alright, hopefully Debbie moved. Got a couple seconds to get out of dodge there. Debbie! Hey Retro, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Monday. This is my second favorite game on the NES, and what I'd consider the most misunderstood game ever made. So I have found that once people figure out how it works, they end up really enjoying it, but the problem is actually figuring out how it works, because they don't explain everything to you, and they either lie or had things mistranslated. Like the manual lies, use the torch to light the fireplaces lies. Yeah, if you have any specific questions on how anything works in the game, definitely feel free to ask. I'm always happy to share what I know with this. I've spent way too much time trying to figure out how everything in this game works. Which is made more difficult by the fact we've had a couple programmers look at the code to this game, and they've been in agreement that there's nothing that they've ever seen that's been programmed like this before. There we go. Where are you going, Lorelai? Okay, now I can sit comfortably. Hey, Turbulent, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Monday. Just had a one-hitter, and the only hit was because I was, not expecting a double fight from Jason in a certain spot. And that would have actually been the run, too, if he would have backed away before he threw the axe, instead of stopping to throw the axe and getting in the bad pattern at the start. Because when he backs away and throws the axe, you're all set. But when he stops and throws it, then you're in the bad pattern, and my brain did not catch up with the fact that I was so surprised, and I wasn't thinking about what to do next, and I ended up getting led right into an axe to the back. But one hit, new PB. Getting a lot more comfortable getting through day 2 and everything now, too. Unfortunately, we have to use Mark here. Mark is so much more dangerous on the lake. I'm pretty sure there was a release of this in Japan. Well, 3 different CRTs? That's awesome. That would make sense if that's why they did it that way, GamePro. So it's like, it should be use the lighter, and they put the oops, was not expecting him there. Hey Zelda, what's up? I don't know if that was picked up on the microphone, but Zelda was singing in the other room. Oh, so this game didn't get an official release there? That's disappointing, they're missing out. I'm guessing Friday the 13th probably wasn't a very big thing in Japan either. 1, 2... Way too close. Oh, that is beautiful. We want him to get stopped in this cabin, because you can go and get all those South Forest fights. It's really disappointing when she does that in the middle of the night. Like, I have no idea. I mean, my wife's cats do that too. Lorelai's never really been one to start making a lot of noise in the middle of the night. Well, talking. She knocks things over in the middle of the night. Yep. For this run, we're doing the, it's called the God Run. I can't pick up any items, only stones, and no kids can die, and no counselors can take any damage, whether they're active or inactive. So basically, Jason appears at Crystal Lake, he gets killed with only rocks, and you don't have to bust out a first aid kit. Everyone is fully healthy. I've done perfect games before using the torch and stuff. I've done immortal runs where you revive him with an extra 256 bars of health every day. But this has been the one challenge that's eluded me over the years. And I just got a one-hitter in the prior run. So hopefully I can get back to day 3 and just be a little more cautious in that one spot. Really got lucky there. Okay, he's not gonna show up, that's fine. We'll just wait for him right here. Yeah, like, this is my favorite part of the game. Like, I love stone-only runs. Because my favorite part about the game is just trying to decipher and react to what Jason's doing in path fights. Like, cabin fights, I've had the game put away for months before, picked it back up, and was able to still do hitless path fights without hitless cabin fights without a problem. Like, I can do those in my sleep at this point, but there's so much more you have to react to on path fights. So I find them so much more fun. Got him. And like right now, I could do empty cabin fights to get his health down quicker, but I don't like when you're trying to do a hitless run, you don't want to deal with extra zombies. So I try to keep it from being dusk and night as long as I possibly can. Mark, your throwing arm sucks. Okay, so he didn't instantly attack, so he's going back to that cabin, and now we'll see him here again. I actually have no idea how close he is to how much health he has left. But we should be able to finish this day before... That's... Okay, so we do get 2 fights. I'm gonna have to remember that. That's the same spot where I got hit on day 3 in the last run. So I'm gonna have to remember, don't be too aggressive there. Well, that's only if you're waiting for him after he leaves the cabin, I think. I haven't tried that yet. I did get a message about that homebrew, I think it was 2 days ago? But until like, my NES time is basically all God Runs until I get this done. Oh, I thought that was fight to the death. But I'm hoping it's soon because there's so many other things I want to do. But I also want to get this while the cats are still around. This actually might not be that smart. Maybe I should just go end this in the cave. I mean, in the... Well, too late for that. Because you don't want to end a day right when he's starting to attack the kids. Because if you end a day there, then you've got to hope someone spawns close enough to the kids that can get there before Jason pops up at 43 seconds. Or you have to force dusk right away to make sure you can buddy crow and deal with all the extra zombies. So I think if I just charge ahead... Nope. I was gonna try to charge ahead and hit the lake right away before he got here, but... Clearly I was not fast enough. Oh, and this is the fight to the death. That is really, really bad. We need Mark or Chrissy to start right up next to the lake. Oh, what I should have done there is ducked into that cabin. Ducked into the cabin there, switched to someone else. That's what I should have done. Hindsight's 20/20. But I could have ducked into the cabin, switched to someone else, waited for the kid buzzer to go off, and then swapped back to Mark and hoped I could make it in time. Because now we're basically at the mercy of wherever the seed puts counselors at the start of the next day. Okay, Mark's there. Chrissy is nowhere near this, but okay. Never thought I'd be happy to see Mark on day 2. Yeah, I think a mannequin could throw better than Mark. His arm is just... It's so bad. Gotta slow down. 1, 2... In! Made it! He is going into the cave next. Cave loop. Still can't believe I'm stuck using Mark. Chrissy is so much better. 2, 3, 4. This is a really nice day 2. Usually he doesn't stay slow this long on day 2. I love it. We do have to be careful going out into the outer loop, though. Because he can appear right away there, and when he appears right away, that can be problematic. Okay, good. We got... There we go. Got the zombie. Good helper. Why could this be Chrissy? Well, I mean, Chrissy was on the other side. She's over by the... Actually, are we gonna run into her? We might be able to swap to Chrissy in the cave loop. Yeah, I don't know if there was something with the rights for Halloween. They did make... There is a Halloween ROM hack of this that turns Crystal Lake into Haddonfield. It's got a really good 8-bit Halloween theme, but the problem with that is the only... It's basically you're just playing as Lori and you're teleporting around with Lori, and I would have liked to have different characters, like maybe Rachel Carruthers or not Lori. Dr. Loomis is a playable character. Alright, zombie. Thank you. We're gonna reset that. I don't know what I was thinking there. You have to wait. It's so hard to make yourself stand still. But you have to wait for him to do something and not just jump and land on an axe. Still plenty of time, though. That's why I dislike day 2 so much. Day 3, he's moving so fast that his pattern is basically consistent. Day 2, it doesn't work that way. He's got such a drastic change in speeds. Run away. Now we'll get another one at the 4th tree. But no backup so far on day 2. That's usually how I get hit there. Got him. Alright, hopefully she's moved. Nope, I should have waited a little longer. Just stalled on that fight so Jason wouldn't be in here. This is, I think, the same seed as last time, though. So maybe it's given me another shot. I mean, this is the most common seed in the game. Oh, is that the one that was, the platformer? Like the platformer slash beat 'em up? I forget who released that, but I have that on PS5. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go away. I think I'm far enough over where this will be an instant fight. Or maybe I went too far and blocked the trigger. Okay, I mean, that was kind of weird. The screen didn't scroll, but there was no zombie. Alright, if we hurry, we'll catch him once more. Nope, he's gone. We gotta get to the lake. He does go into that large cabin, but we're not worried about him there. Because that makes it get to be dusk faster. Because the day-night cycles pass every time you enter and leave a cabin. One, two... Okay, that's not the one I'm thinking of then. I think this will be the machete fight, so that's only 2. Yep. Still got 3 cabin fights to go. And ideally, end the day on at the lake. Ooh, slow down, Mark. Alright, now we go into the forest. Perfect. Chrissy? Of course not. Where is Chrissy? There's still time. I got till 40 seconds till passive damage is taken. There we go. Much better. We have the throwing arm. We have the much safer rowing speed. And she's just playing better. Actually, that might have... Did that pick an extra day-night cycle for me? I guess we'll have to see if dusk... This should still be day. If dusk pops up after the next one, then that was very dumb. Made a very bad dumb. Look at that throwing arm. So much better than Mark. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What? That was close. I had to double check the health bar to make sure I didn't run over that zombie. Four, 5, 6, 7. That was close. That was one of those instances where the screen stops scrolling and you almost take a hit. Back off. Scroll the screen a little bit and stand still. Four, 5, 6, 7, go! Zombie? Beautiful. I wonder if Jason could have a brother named Mason. A secret twin. Hey Steven, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Monday. Thanks for the good luck. Did have a one-hitter earlier that I completely botched because I did not expect Jason to show up in a certain place a second time. And then there was just a shred of bad luck for not realizing the pattern. If he would have backed off, would have been just fine. But he did the stop and throw, and my brain was just not realizing what he was doing and couldn't catch up to the surprise. What the heck? Did something just go wrong with Streamlabs? Yeah, Streamlabs just had a big mess up. Why is all that stuff there? Is Streamlabs just put like the last 20 minutes of text on the screen at once? Oh yeah, I've spent... God, it was probably 3 years ago when I really started studying this game. See, once I learned that Jason had a set route he takes, because as a kid I thought he teleported, and just finding out that he had a set route, I was like, okay, I need to figure out more about this. And then I spent 3 weeks learning how to do the basics of hitless path fights to do low percent. And then it kind of evolved into doing challenges. Those all started with the Immortal Challenge, which is not an official speedrun category, and I don't feel right adding it for myself because no one else has bothered to try it. But that's a really fun one. You underflow Jason's health, so his health bar, he gets 256 extra bars, and then as you're hitting him, he's not taking damage. It's really fun. Man, am I going to be in the same situation I was the last time? Oh no, this is the fight to the death here. We got to do a little... Oh, that's right, there was an extra fight in the South Forest. That was close. Almost clipped into his shoulder. I hate when he just follows that close. Yikes. Yeah, I knew the North Forest pretty well because that's what we use in the any % speedrun, but I had to pull up I had to use save states and like stare at a map of the forest and then get through everything and figure out where he goes and what the best route to take was. I love it when voice actors ham things up and they get like really over the top. I mean, I do like the fact that Streamlabs lets me do this stuff with the chat, but that was like, I had no idea what was going on there. Oh boy. Okay, so Mark moved over here. That could be a problem. Okay, no, we're good. Got plenty of time. Alright, we're back. It's a little later than last time, but we're here. Day 2 again. Really strong runs tonight. I think I only took one, maybe 2 day 1 hits total so far. I was like, wait a minute, why is he going so fast? Forgot this is day 2. Alright, so now he is going to the cave. Yeah, the woods are basically set up to be a maze. Like, even still, if I miss a turn or I'm in the wrong spot and I get off my route, I get completely lost in there. I gotta be ready for him. There we go. Unfortunately, we're stuck with Mark again. This is the day to watch out for backups. You have to make sure Jason is in his attack animation before you start moving over his head. Because if he's not in his attack animation, then he'll back away. And when he backs away, you end up getting hit. You'll basically land right on top of him. Or get hit with an axe. Jason, give me some space. Am I supposed to hit you with rocks if you don't move? Zombie, please. Thank you. 2. 3, 4. 7. Zombie. Thank you. What was I doing there? I deserved to get hit there. I don't know what I was thinking. But we got out of the fight. All good. Never any doubt. I need to get out of day 2. That was dumb. I wasn't even... My count was off. Like, if that was hit 6 or something, that would have basically been, well, a hit. Four, 5, 6. Alright, instant fight coming up. I think that one skimmed by Mark's back. That was so close. Alright, go wait by the 3rd tree. Make sure the zombie's here with us. I think it's, well, it has, like, some of the character names of some of the movies, like Chris and Debbie were in Friday 3. There was a George in Friday 5. Mark and Paul were in Friday 2. And I like to think that, like, initially they had early concept art that had Tommy as a character. So I'm assuming that'd be Tommy Jarvis from 4. Okay, gotta be really careful moving to the left here. We need to make sure we have a zombie. Let's first focus on winning this fight. Alright, did we get to there? Yep, got there in time. Perfect. Alright. Now we go wait over here. Hopefully he doesn't leave the cave and go into that cabin. Beans! Yep, Paul Holt, played by John Fury, I believe his last name was. Yeah, Laura was not a character. This is what we think of Laura.
Kill her, Mommy. Kill her.
See, not only does he dance, he kicks her. Oh, Chrissy! Don't mind if I do. That's right, I think I said something at the start of the day about, oh, maybe Chrissy should be there and I can switch. Yeah, it was so weird that it took them to part 6 to actually put kids in the camp. Why did I do 2 there? Okay, yep, health bar's still full, we're fine. Why did I do that? That was so dumb. Okay, where are we? Okay, we go to the left. Good, we got our zombie. We're just gonna do 1. There we go. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, yuck. I went too far. Gotta be really careful after this fight. There we go. Thank you, zombie. Almost landed on that axe. That would have been terrible. Alright. Zombie, pop up, please. Thank you. Oh, he's gone. Two. 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. He doesn't pop up until 43 seconds if his spawn isn't blocked, so we got a little time to wait there. Yeah, I'm firmly in the belief that Paul survived. I would have loved to see the original script of part 3 where it was Ginny at college and she finds Paul's head in the dryer or the washer. I still do say part 7 though, the first one with Kane Hodder. Kane was my favorite Jason. Okay, we're on the forest now. One, 2. That was such a tight dodge. I dodged way too early there. Did it again! Okay, we're fine. We're fine. All good. One, 2, 3. See, if I was Mark there, would have flown right into that zombie. Oh, I don't like this though. I have no idea where he's gonna pop up in the forest. Okay, now we're just gonna wait here. We know he'll show up in this section. We just gotta hope the screen doesn't stop scrolling. Got too aggressive. It's early enough. We can reset that. This one will probably have to go all the way through now. Those are the backups I was talking about, where I didn't wait for him to start throwing his axe. If you start moving too early, then that happens. Really nice start though. You want him to start at the bottom middle or the top right. You can get a lot more path fights in here. Yeah, I love Jason. Like, I know Jason X isn't like generally considered a good movie, but I love the kills, love the cast. They did humor right. Since some horror movies try to have comedy in them and they completely botch it. I'm looking at you, Halloween 2018. Yeah, I really I thought Jason X was great. Wasn't a fan of Jason Goes to Hell, didn't really like 8. The remake was fine. What? Oh, that's right. I gotta remember that. 2 fights in this spot. 2 fights. Okay, then we gotta make sure we're on the right side of the screen after every fight in this section, because he'll run off. I was really late getting there. I wish we would have saw more of New York in Jason Takes Manhattan. Because didn't they film most of it in, like, Vancouver or something? Like, I wanted to see Jason, like, the part where he's got the... where he kicks the boombox. I wanted to see more stuff like that. Like, he's going into really crowded areas, and there's a bunch of people that are just there for him to destroy. What the... You've got to throw at Jason. Okay, that was a really good shimmy in the air, otherwise I would have landed right on that axe. Okay, get to the right side. Now we can go. But I was still too slow? We'll get him here. Where's the zombies? So day one, you don't really need to worry about zombies to help you with Jason. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Instant fight. 2, 3, 4. Alright, he's in there, but we don't want to do an empty cabin. Should be able to get 2 more before he goes into the lake. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, and stop. Yikes. 1, 2, 3, and stop. What's his health at? Not even half yet. Yeah, I think that's what I think they mentioned in Crystal Lake Memories was that it was too expensive to shoot in New York, so they ended up doing it all in Canada. And then for some reason, I mean, I did love, don't get me wrong, I loved Freddy vs. Jason, but the whole thing about Jason being afraid of water, did they not see Jason Takes Manhattan? Because he climbs up out of the ocean. See, he's going to the cave now. 1, 2, 3. That was lucky. Really, really lucky. Aww. Like, that's what I wanted with Jason Takes Manhattan. I wanted more New York. And you didn't get that. It's like you've got, I forget which Halloween movie it was, but it wasn't H2O. But there were trees that definitely would not be in Haddonfield, because you could tell they filmed it out on the West Coast. 2, 3, 4, 5. This section you don't have to be right on him to the right side of the screen, because he kind of hangs out in spots a little longer. 2, 3, 4, 5. That was close. Nice, really good stretch of path fights here, though. 4. Got him again. Did not bump the zombie. All good. No buzzer. No, I said no buzzer. None. That's it. I mean, maybe baseball would recognize more areas in Jason Takes Manhattan, but yeah, Times Square was the only part I recognized. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he uses the spear gun on Vera. It's like, I know those were yeah, like exactly like Nightmare with the palm trees. I know they're like lower budget horror movies, but could you at least try to do a little better job making it look like it was in the Midwest? Okay. Alright, we go to the right. I did not even take a look at what Jason's health bar was at. Guessing about half. I probably shouldn't start doing that mash right in his face, though, at this point. Because I could think the fight's about over, and then it's a fight to the death, and he just walks up and smashes me in the head. Though there could be a cabin fight in this little section. Big jumps. My sunburn is itching. 1, 2... 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, there. Just turned the other way, just in case. Uh-oh. 3, 4. See, if you hit him 10 times and the screen has started to scroll and lag like that, the hit doesn't count. It'd be so nice if you could get 2 bars of health away with rocks in one fight, but the most I've ever been able to do is 9 damage hits. If someone can figure out how to do 10, though, please let me know. Because it looks like you're hitting him with 10, which would be 2 bars, but you're actually not. Oh! I wanted to see what his health was. I guess we're gonna finish this out in here. Hey Gunslinger, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Monday. Yeah, that's one thing I always like when they actually, they at least do a better job trying to make it look like somewhere around where it's being filmed. Alright. 40 hits total here. No need to count because his health bar is visible. I was dodging like it was day 3. Taking a hit on a day 1 cabin fight at the end of the day would have just been pathetic. I mean, I feel like no matter what day it is, I should never be taking a hit in a cabin fight. I've done these too many times, but still, day 1 would have just been extra bad. I almost did it again. I almost dodged way too early. I gotta get done with this fight before I screw it up. Almost did it again. Okay, there we go. Back to day 2. Oh, I love, like, we do a popcorn in the air popper and then melt real butter on it. It's one of my favorite things. My oldest daughter actually gets her braces off in a couple weeks, and the first thing she asked me to do was make her that popcorn again. That's really gross. Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know. Well, I'm not sure. I've never seen Return of the Living Dead, but. I gotta watch The Ring again. I mean, the face that people made when they found, like, their corpses creeped me out. But I love The Ring. I thought well, 2 I didn't like as much as 1, but... Did I go here too early? Nope, we're good. I was worried about crows popping up. Alright. Here we go, day 2. No matter what happens, I'm gonna play this one out the rest of the way, because there's not enough time to start another one, given how long these take. There we go. I've got a couple friends that just swear by Return, like isn't that part of a franchise? I'm having a huge brain fart right now. Come on. There it is. 1, 2, 3. And he's going into the forest. I don't like this. We need a zombie. Okay. That's fine. Streamlabs is doing it again. What is going on? What are you doing, has it not been displaying the chat normally? Uh-oh. That is like, I can see that out of the corner of my eye, and it's so jarring. I've never seen it do that before. Okay, good. Got the zombie. That was close. Right, he can appear a second time there. But we're good now. Waited for the zombie just to be careful. Instant fight? Okay, good. So now he's done leaving the bottom middle cabin. So we know he's going straight to the right. Why did I do it that way? I'm asking for trouble here. That's better. What? That's right! I forgot there's 2 fights here. How did I forget? That's where the one-hitter ended. Was that little stretch. How do I keep forgetting that there's 2 fights in this spot? You'd think when you take a hit in a one-hit run, and that's the only place you get hit, you'd think you'd remember that. Oh, that was Vic, okay. Yeah, that's what happened on the one-hitter. How did I not remember he was gonna be there? Like, I'm gonna have to make a save state and just keep doing that approach over and over again until it gets ingrained in my head that, hey, there's 2 fights here. Well, it's not even that. It's like, I should remember that. It's like, I don't want to turn off I don't want to turn off the chat bot, but that is so bizarre. Hey, Lorelai, come on up. Come on. Okay, if you're just gonna, well, I mean, yep, here she comes. Okay. Come here. Come here. Hi. Oh, Zelda's in here too now. Are you gonna help? Yeah, you can't step on the top loader now. It's kitty proof. Joey was such a good character. Really fun follow on Twitter too. Alright, we go to the right. Gotta be careful though. I don't want to chase him down. You have to be careful chasing him down in this section. Because if you can't get a zombie to spawn, you basically just gotta hope you get lucky. Like that. That was incredibly lucky. I don't know if you saw me jump there. But if he stops and throws the axe right away, you have very little reaction time. But if he backs away, you've got plenty of time. Now here we should be able to get a zombie. Oh, he's gone already. Okay, that's fine. He does not stay in one place on this stretch very long. Alright, no surprise. Forest battles. Alright, we got the zombie, now we can just chill here. Two. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Instant fight. Why you never, ever, ever throw when he's running at you? Because you get stuck in the throwing animation and you can't jump, and why did I do that? Alright, we need another zombie. Okay, we got one. 4, 5, 6, 7. Zombie, thank you. Almost didn't make that one in time. 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2 sec. What? He's not even half health yet. You okay, Lorelai? Are you alright? Hey, you okay? You alright? Just kind of started making this little... I don't know how to describe it, but last time I saw her do that was when she had a seizure. So hopefully, all good here. We're already... Oh, this is 3 already? That's not good. Hey, Helena, what's up? Okay, he was in the forest. Yeah, it was the forest, so we go to the cave next. One, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I think we can make it. Instant fight. 3, 4. Beans. Jason is a good person to look up to. He's really just trying to protect other kids from suffering the same fate he did. He's the hero Crystal Lake never knew they needed. Zombie, thank you. Was a little late on my jump there. That could have almost been bad. 3, 4. Uh-oh. I mistimed my attack press and almost had a problem. Like, I was almost stuck between throwing animations when he ran up. Alright, zombie. Thank you. 1. Two, 3. Really early jump, that was bad. What's up, Zelda? Okay, I was gonna say, I need a zombie to pop up here. 2, 3, 4. It's gonna be dusk. And he's not even close to dead yet. No, the fancy cork, that was such a good kill. Crispin Glover. Yeah, I think I was 9 when my mom let me rent a Friday the 13th movie the first time. She rented this for me when I was 7. I didn't know Friday the 13th was a movie series or anything. And I have no idea what it was about the cover that interested me enough to have a 7-year-old me rent this. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna have to... Lorelai, what are you doing? This is really awkward. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go and start doing empty cabin fights here. Because it's dusk and we need to get through here. What are you doing, sweetie? Lorelai, why are you sitting like that? Zombies? Anyone? I was like, okay, is he gonna be leaving soon? It shouldn't take the zombies that long to spawn. Alright, we're gonna have an instant fight up here. There we go. Okay, we're gonna follow him now. I don't want to end this in cabin fights, but it's better than trying to avoid zombies. So we'll have two more, well, this large and then a small if I don't get hit. Well, even if I get hit, it's continuing. It's too late to start a fresh run. This is so awkward trying to hold my controller this way around Lorelai. Alright, one more. This game was 1989, I believe. Hey Zelda, what's up? Are you two looking at each other? Alright. Nice zombie spawns. No more, no more. Uh-oh. Get in the cabin. Okay, we're fine. Really don't like Lorelai sitting like this, though. For a 40-hit cabin fight here, it makes it really awkward. Okay. Oh, I was hoping he'd stay in the slow pattern. I mean, one fast pass isn't too bad. Alright, we are over halfway. One, two, three more. Alright, we are back into day 3, perfect again. Second time tonight. My hands are sweating. Hey Lorelai, come here. You feeling okay, sweetie? You alright? Alright, let's see if we can do this with oh wait, where was I? That was in the cave loop. And neither of them are anywhere close. Oh, yuck. Let's see. Is there anyone else in the cave loop that could be getting attacked? Oh yeah, he's gonna be hitting Laura. So this could work. In theory. Oh yeah, plenty of time. Just wait here just in case. And this is not a good start. Not a good start for day 3. I gotta try to hold this. Oh, hey Austin, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Monday. Gotta hold the controller in a way where I don't get the D-pad stuck in between cat fur. 1, 2, 3. Here come the nerves. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, this has been by far the best run of nights, even better than the 2-2-3s. I had 2 different nights where I had a 2-hitter and a 3-hitter. But this one is just blowing those out of the water. Four, 5, Okay, good. I was gonna say, I need the zombie on screen here. Three, 4, 5. Good. Perfect zombie spawn. 3, 4, 5. Whoops. Alright, we need a zombie. Good. Oh, he's gone. Three, 4, 5. Uh-oh. That's the bad pattern. That's the one you really gotta look out for. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hey Grizz, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Monday. Yep, Jason will always follow the same pattern, but he moves faster, and he's got like different things you have to watch out for. Like if he backs up and throws the axe right away when he backs up, he's gonna be charging at you full speed. But if he backs away and like he runs into you, backs up and throws the axe, then you're fine. Oh, what about the cave? I must have missed that one. Okay, yeah, the cave is, you can get a torch, an axe, or a machete on day 1, depending on what weapon you use. Day 2 is the sweater, and day 3 is the pitchfork. Hey, Lorelai. You feeling alright, sweetie? Well, Forest Cabin, there is an axe in one, there's a machete in another one, and then there's just notes that give you the torch, that keep you on the torch path. Missed. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. We are just at the cave, so he's going into the forest next. Oh, I don't know where the counselor layout is. Because my arm is starting to get sore trying to hold Gotta find some way to rest my arm. One, 2, 3. What? How did that zombie not hit me? My health bar's full. Does this game have sub-pixels or something? Because I feel like I went right through that zombie. Oh, Lorelai's moving. You gonna go lay down? Okay. I know I can do this, but my heart, like, I'm so much more confident in day 3 than day 2, but my heart rate is just through the roof right now. And unfortunately, day 3 has barely begun. And this is already the 3rd cabin fight. So this is gonna be, this seed just worked out terribly. Yep, second favorite NES. My first is G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero. Okay, that's what happened with that went in the front of the boat. Either way, it was incredibly lucky. Okay, where do we have other counselors? I mean, it's possible, depending on how long I can stall him, that Laura ends up moving all the way around. Zombies, thank you. Three, 4, 5, 6. Where's the zombie? Three. And I'm gonna have to watch out down here because there's gonna be an instant battle as soon as we go into the next section. Okay, good. He did the nice thing. We're just gonna skip that one. Actually, let's get a little over to this side so we don't get a second fight right here. This is another spot where you can get 2 fights, and I don't want to get 2 fights without a zombie. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Thankfully, that was a nice zombie spawn. Hopefully this is long enough for Laura to get knocked out of both cabins, too. There it is. That's fine, we'll let him pass. George! Yeah, the cabin music here is one of my favorite tracks. It's soothing, but it's also creepy at the same time. Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of the Atlantis factor. Like, they took all the things that made the first one so cool, with every character being different, having different stats, different guns, and they just made everyone a cookie cutter. And I don't know why they did it that way. Yeah, so much health left. 1. I'm gonna have to start doing a lot of empty cabin fights here. Which, I mean, is fine. It's safer to do cabin fights than it is to do path fights, but they're so long. Six. Oh, the save rooms in Resident Evil, especially I think RE2 was probably my favorite save room music. Okay, gotta be careful up here, because this is the area of 2 fights. Oh, George is gonna move into the other cabin, isn't he? Okay. 3. Yeah, George is probably gonna move into that cabin right in front of him. And we don't go into the woods at night. The wolves are terrible. George, you jerk. Oh, this is a nightmare. He's still got half his health left. Terrible seed. See, now I'm gonna have to start taking empty cabin fights. Anything to reduce the amount of time you have to run around outside with extra zombies. Because that actually, those are really unsafe too when you're trying to, like, when Jason pops up, you jump, the screen stops scrolling, and suddenly you've got 2 zombies to contend with. All right. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hi, Lorelai. Yeah, I don't have to worry about her stepping on the top loader anymore. 7. Okay. Come here, sweetie. Nope, let's not do that. Let's not do that, please. Over here. You want to say hi again? Maybe I should have put on a sweatshirt or something. Now I'm cold. Well, I don't know. If, like, now my hands are really cold. And oh, boy. Oh, no! I just wasted a day-night cycle. I had to go into the cabin to get away from the zombies because I didn't want to jump when the screen had stopped scrolling. And instead I wasted a day-night cycle. Oh, that's rough. Now I have to wait for him to get all the way through the forest. So actually what I'm gonna do here is I'm not gonna go to the kids until that buzzer starts going off. Otherwise I'm gonna have to cycle in and out of the lake cabin, and it'll be night. So we're just gonna sit there like this. Wait till we hear the buzzer. But then after this, I think it's night. Let's see. So we're going to the cave next. Just, he's got so much health left, though. Hundreds and that's ridiculous. That's too hot. The God Run has only been completed by D-Tysonator. He is so good at this game, it's incredible. He's also the first person to do Mike Tyson's Punch-Out blindfolded. At least I think that was him. Yeah, D-Tysonator was the first one to get a perfect game and a God Run. I would love to talk about this game with him too, because there's so many things I could learn from him. We're getting there, but there's still so many fights. Two zombies. We're going to the cave loop. Actually, I have an idea. Oh boy. Big jumps! I did that wrong. That's still wrong. Get out of there. Oh no. Where is he? Oh crap. I think they're gonna take passive damage. Come on. Made it! You have until 40 seconds. They'll take passive damage at 40 seconds. We made it. Mark's health bar is full. I should have checked to see who that was. If I knew that was Mark, I would have just switched to him. I wasn't feeling nervous for a while in this run, and now it's like to the point where I'm basically shaking. One, two, three, four, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm gonna be exhausted tomorrow. Okay, run to the right. Hope we don't get zombied. Jason, I need you to appear. There we go. Three, 4, 5. Right, there's gonna be an instant fight. Oh, that zombie was perfect. That zombie was just in the perfect spot. Because if it wasn't there, I would have had him popping up right away, and it's so hard to time your dodges there. We gotta make it in. If I get hit, all the nerves will go away. We are 3 fights away. One. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 2 more to go. Where's the cabin? I'm trying to get ahead of myself here. Thinking about what to, because I'm not going to be able to get another path fight, which might be good. But doing 40 hits of this when your hands are shaking. Well, I'll think about what to do next if I get through this fight. One more. Well, first things first, we are gonna send Mark into the... What? Why are you over there? I thought the cabin can... Oh, okay. I thought that would connect him to the bottom left cabin. Now we have to get to that large cabin. And it's right here. Okay. Here we go. 40 hits. 40 hits, and it's done. What do you think, Lorelai? What do you think, sweetie? I shouldn't have done that. She's moving now. Hey. Over here. Hey, Atma, welcome in. Hope you're having a good, good Monday. I'm worried about her stepping on the D-pad, having Jason in the next room. Well, the problem is if I shoo her off my lap, she's just gonna come back up. I apologize, I will not be glancing over at chat until this fight's done. I apologize in advance. Where are you? Come on. My hand is going to be so sore by the end of this. Actually, I probably could have taken... Well, no. Taking zombies off to the side to try to get a path fight would have been much more hazardous. Doesn't look like his health bar's going down. I don't like it. $29 to go. $28. $27. $26. $25. $24. $23. $22. $21. Halfway. $17. $16. My hand is getting sore. $15. $14. $13. Missed. I gotta start hitting these rocks. My hand is not gonna last much longer on this. Not a good time, Lorelai. $6, I think. $5. $4. $3. $2. $1. Oh my god. I cannot believe that just happened. I think this was like night 27 or 28. Thanks for the GGs, Steven, Coconut, Biceps, Grizz, Iggy, Jack and Chrissy, Chris. Hey, come here, girls. Oh my god. Welcome in, Plucky. Hope you're having a good Monday. I cannot believe it. Like, I knew this was I was feeling really good about this when I was practicing earlier today, and I just didn't think it would happen. Thanks, Underground, Retro Reviews, Dimension X, Game Pro. Thanks, Baseball. Come here, Zelda. Come here. Come here, sweetie. Got Zelda here. She does not want to be on camera. I almost did too, Austin. Hey, Zelda. We got it. Okay, you don't want to be here. I'm gonna go grab Lorelai again. One sec. Come here, sweetie. I'm still shaking. Got it, Lorelai. It's done. my heart rate was going to be going down by now, but it's not. But now I can add this challenge to the wheel. Get back to doing the wheel of challenges again. And this can be this will be its own special category. Oh, wow. Oh, you want to come up too, Zelda? Can we get both of you on camera at the same time? If I get them too close together, they're gonna start trying to kill each other. Like, now I can finally actually I can actually say I'm equal to D-Tysonator at this game, because this was the one thing that kept me from being able to say I'm at his level, because he's just, even still, I think he's a lot better at this game than I am. But at least I've done every challenge that I'm aware of that he's been able to complete. Oh, yo, Joe, let's, see if... Oh, sorry, Lorelai, I didn't mean to bonk you in the head.
And knowing is half the battle.
There we go. Oh. Well, now I think I'm gonna sleep really well tonight. I'm just... I'm still having a hard time wrapping my head around this. I can't believe it's done. This has been, like, my focus for, like, almost 3 months now. And it's over. Oh, thank you, Jack and Chrissy. Oh my god. Yeah, my brain is just not functioning right now. Yes, let's thank Laura.
Kill her, Mommy. Kill her.
Oh, it had to pick that one. Let's do the one I'm most proud of. Yeah, you picked a good night. I thought I'd be, like, fine after this, but I'm still, like, shaking. And I hope I'm not getting sick or something, but maybe it's just because it's so cold down here. It's 62 degrees in the basement, and I'm no longer clenching or, like, anything like that, so maybe I'm just cold. Jason's like, yeah, I didn't want to get hit by rocks every day for 3 months. Thanks, Yak? Well, that's a good way to end the night. Ugh. Yeah, hopefully I'll still be back tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be doing Friday the 13th, might do something different. I need to redo the wheel now to add this and the Deadeye challenge onto the wheel. But, like, I feel like I'm reaching the point in this now where if it pops up on the wheel, I could theoretically do it again. Now that I just have to remember to wait for the zombies. Yeah, I want to do, for G.I. Joe, I'd like to get the second quest, the third quest, and the, what do you call it? The all quests in. Oh, you cartwheeled? If I tried to cartwheel, I would kill myself. Oh, blindfolded. PGH Guitar Guy was actually looking into doing blindfolded, and he got pretty far on it. Like, you had to time everything by jumps, and I don't know how he did it, but it was really impressive. Yeah, like, the only other thing that could potentially be do is, like, combine this with an Immortal run, but that would be, like, a 9-10 hour run, and I don't think I have the endurance to do that. I do have a power glove, but it does not, I don't believe it works. Oh, wow. so glad I was able to get this while both the cats are still here. I don't know where Zelda went, but Lorelai is getting dinner. Alright, I suppose I should go to bed. I probably won't get to sleep until like midnight, and I have to get up for work at 4:30, but... It's such a rush right now. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out tonight, everybody. This was... When I first started this challenge, trying to do these, I didn't know if I'd ever actually get it done. And... now it's over, and I don't necessarily... I'm like having a hard time figuring out what I'm supposed to do with myself now. Yeah, I really appreciate everyone coming along with me on this journey. I know it's, hopefully it wasn't too frustrating watching me kill runs at various points here and there. But, yeah, it's done so many other things to try to figure out what to do now. But yeah, I'm gonna go to bed. Hopefully be back sometime, hopefully be back tomorrow. I know I won't be here Wednesday this week. But if the kids allow it, Tuesday and Thursday. So we'll have to see how all that goes. Yeah, thank you so much again, everyone. And we'll hopefully see you next time. I'm having a hard time talking, I'm sorry. Yes, thanks again, and we'll hopefully see you next time. And for those of you on Twitch, we're